Good morning from Perth. And Connor, is it the afternoon in Tassie right now for you?
It's
Not
like
quite.
11:45.
I always get that wrong. Goodness me. All right. Well,
Yeah.
guys, we're back for the second episode from a bit of a hiatus. And Connor, it's good to have you back as well. And we've got our Aussie chart up here, and got in this pretty much as it broke through trend line as well. So
Yeah, broke through the trend line,
yep.
and there was a little doji that I took it on, thinking that it was just speculating that it may be going down.
Mm.
However, it didn't, and it's just
So,
continuing with the trend.
so
But
you got out
that's
as
what
it
happens
sort of
when you
turned
try and take
around
a
from up. There's a
reversal,
couple of
Scotty. It's great when you do, but
yeah,
when you
yeah.
don't, just get stopped out onto pretty quickly. But as you know, with that responsibility, it's a double-edged sword. You can get stopped out quickly as well. So I put my stop loss above the trend line, hoping that it would, if it was to touch the trend line again, it would just pop
Yeah, I
down. But
see.
that's not
So,
what
guys,
happened,
that's has a
and
bit
it
of
looks like it's
clarity.
going
I mean, it
to
was a
keep
nice
going,
move, though, wasn't
continuing
it?
with the
And
trend.
it sort of looked like it wanted to. It had a small pullback, and then, but that's like, guys, that's life, though. Mm,
Yeah, it could have gone. It could have gone either way. I think on that one, because there was some conviction with that, with the with the bearish candle, sorry, and it went up and touched the trend line. Then the next one up, was getting towards a real weak doji, which I thought they could turn around, and but that's what
yeah,
happens
very well
at the end of
said.
the day
Now,
trading. You've got your
guys, I
system, you're
also got in. I've talked
speculating,
about
you're
this
not looking at,
previously, though, so we don't
annual reports
really
and
need to
getting things
expand upon that.
completely
But
wrong.
again,
You're hoping
I
to
moved. Not
take
going to get into the
a move
details
on the
about the
market with
status
some
of the European
speculation.
Union and
That's what you got
whatnot and
to
what's going
expect.
on, because that's just going to get down a rabbit hole. It's going to blow out to a huge segment, and we don't want that. We just want to touch upon what happened over the week. Aussie dollar as well, as indicated with these indicators that I've got. The views I got in there a little bit higher. Didn't really want to get near 66 cents, and then it sort of came back down again. Um, and that's how that played out. All right, so now we've done. Connor, did you want to get into copper as well? We can just show me. I actually couldn't. Chrome and Internet Explorer would not. I don't know what's going on with those. Actually, I think the internet is good though, so I'm confused by that. Actually, is it trading around 230 or so, or how's it looking price wise?
Did I want to show you, or do I actually want to get into the trade? Because I don't want to.
Oh, so it has. Okay, because we have mentioned this, guys, and I've mentioned it in previous videos recently
Yeah, okay.
enough,
I'm
where I was
not.
thinking about it
Hang on. I'll
as a
see if I can.
potential longish term hold, and that's actually pretty pleasing how it's still holding
Yeah,
up because
price wise, it's
I looked at
at
it
2 point.
maybe,
I've
gosh,
got it
probably
at
a couple of weeks ago,
2.4. It's
so
gone
that's
up
actually good to
to.
see that it's still. But it's one of those. Did you were you talking about it? Someone was talking about it to me about ventilators need copper. Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Mm.
You mentioned it to me, but I made the argument that there's a lot of infrastructure that's been put on halt that needs a lot more copper than just making ventilators. Like when you
Yeah.
look at massive projects, whether it be making roads or making trains or making anything like that, anything that
That's a
needs
good,
large
yeah.
amounts of
I think
infrastructure need large amounts of
someone on
copper,
one of the
and
professional
I
traders that I
just can't
follow on
imagine
Twitter was
the
talking about
aggregate
it,
demand
but
of
he didn't
copper
really expand upon it
going up
more.
just
So
because
that,
one
yeah, you'd
small
want,
section.
guys, you would definitely want
Ventilators
more
need
than
copper.
that
Like
just
I don't know,
to
the
get in long.
fundamental thesis.
Obviously, the
I
chart
haven't looked
needs to
into it
tell the
too much.
story, but
There'd have
yeah,
to be a
there's
lot of
you
copper
want
in a
more than
ventilator,
just
a
and
lot.
the whole coronavirus thing seems to have sort of. I noticed Sweden didn't actually close down at all. They just sort of like herd immunity, and that's not actually going very well for them. So that, the economy is probably better shape than yeah, yeah.
No,
Mm,
no, but then there's the argument. It depends on what you mean by wealth
it
for them. They've
is.
still opened
Yes,
up
I
and they've
agree.
still
Yeah.
got their
Yes.
economy and their liberties. Yeah, but their health. It depends. I guess this isn't this
Mm,
isn't a philosophy channel for yourself. So I guess it depends whether you value liberty over just your health, like But
wow.
that's a topic for
It look I so it's
another day.
audible. I'm
Um,
actually quite you
just going
everything's
off topic.
discounted, so it's like
Speaking
half
of,
price or something. So
what
you
do
buy a
you
book
have any
and then you get a credit. So I
educational books that you would recommend?
won't buy,
It's just
that's not bad, and
in
I do
regards to
I've downloaded a
forex.
lot. I'm on a
I've been
forum right
looking
now.
through them,
I'm not plugging
and
the
I've been
forum. I
reading a
just
lot.
want to
Like if you
for
go
people
into
who are
like your
interested
Google
in
Playbook, they actually allow you to
literature
read
and
like the
whatnot.
first
That's
chapter or
very
so.
helpful.
I'm not
So I
sure,
can
where do you
send it
get
to you kind
your
of just
books
personally,
from?
but I will put it up on my
Yeah.
Twitter as well. All right. So there's that, and now we've got gold here as well. So gold, it did hold over 1700. Okay. What was the high it got to? I'm just on the 4 hour here, and it pushed to this week it got to 1723. Okay, and then it did immediately sort of some weird looking candles though on the 4 hour. Like one, it had like a little looked like a kangaroo tail, but did not push higher at all. That was sort of a bit of a dramatic sell off there. There were a couple of bears. Okay, so for the people who monitor gold and whatnot, it's interesting, but I wouldn't really touch it right now. I follow a few gold traders in chat groups, and they've been a bit quiet on Fridays. I think NFP. I didn't follow NFP on Friday, but I don't think the markets have been behaving very normal to economic like data releases. They've been a bit like, ugh, it's been a bit of a mess. Yeah, 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 yep, definitely.
Yeah, I don't think it's been. I don't think the market's been overly reacting to any, like in a
Mm,
fundamental sense, to anything that's been
mm.
going on. Essentially, when you break it down, like you need goods first,
Yes,
then you
that
need money
very
to buy the
true.
goods,
It is
and they
sort of
put the
doesn't
cart
make
before
any
the
real
horse.
logical sense.
And then they're
I've
like, "Oh,
looked at
money,
gold.
great."
I've
It's
got
like,
the
"Yeah,
S
what
and
are you
P
going to buy? Like,
500
what are you
up
going to do
here,
with it?"
just on the
There's nothing. You're
weekly
not allowed to.
chart,
You're
and
not
it's
allowed
quite
to make
interesting
stuff. People
how
aren't
it's played
making
out
stuff
here. We had
anyway.
obviously the
So
dramatic
what
sell-off
good's the
late
money?
February,
But it doesn't matter.
and
They
then
say that they've got a
we'll see
stimulus
though. Like it's
package. The
still got a
markets
little
move
bit of
up,
work to
and
do
that's
though,
that.
and I think the later and the more companies sort of come out and say we're actually really struggling, and then they've got their hands up in the air like we need a bailout, and then it's going to be very challenging to get back to those. That's when the high was. The high was it was in February 16th, and the high was 3,396 on the S&P 500. Now it's at 2,938. So down a little bit, down a little bit. What else was there? I think we've covered things that we discussed. Was there anything else, kind of, that sort of you're looking at or anything? Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
No, no, I'm not looking at anything on the charts at the moment. At the moment, I don't like to look at the charts a lot, so I'm just back testing, trying some stuff for scalping methods. I'm trying to get some good books on education. I find this is maybe we can talk about this sometime.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the books are just crap. Like they don't. Like it's just vague. It's just vague nonsense. And every book. That's why it's good with the Google Play Store. Like you get to read the first to see what it's about, and it's just vague. Like you need a system. Like they're telling you how you need a system. You need risk the reward.
Yeah.
You need
Yeah, I have found
all that
that.
sort of
Yes,
stuff.
I've
And then it's
downloaded a
like, yeah,
few, and
but
they're
what's the
like,
system you're
it's like this
using?
is
What are you
not
doing? Like, are
really.
you? And then you read it, and
Yeah,
you're
I
like,
agree.
like
Anyone, feel free to
a lot
drop
of
in the
them aren't
comment
even
section or
traders
wherever
by
I
the
put
looks
this
of it.
video out
They're
as
like
well.
educational
And
people, and you're
we'd
like,
be
oh,
very
okay,
much appreciated, and
well,
we'd share
I'd
it
like
as
to know
well
what your actual
with
credentials
the
are.
trading community.
And
So
so,
actually,
yeah.
all right.
Anyway,
I think
if
Connor,
anyone knows
how
of any
is that?
good
I think
books
that's probably
that are really
it is
helpful, let
Mother's
me
Day. I
know,
think I've
because
got
the
something on
ones that I
today. I
sort of
didn't forget it. I
look
nearly
for,
did, but I didn't.
and
I
that's
didn't
a
forget
problem with
it.
the
So
internet. You got a wealth of
happy Mother's Day to
all these
anyone
books
that
you can get
watches
hold
this
of,
date as a mother. I
and a
don't
lot of
think
them are nonsense
any females watch
and
this channel,
vague.
but just in case, just in case. All right. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Connor, thank you for joining us. And happy trading, everyone. And bye for now.